Hello, it's Angry Ginger Kai Kai here. I'm here with a video today on regards to the Nintendo Switch. I want to talk to you guys about a few things here. I want to talk to you about some of the good that I feel and some of the bad. I also want to see some comments here about your opinions and see if what you guys think. See some of the things that we think are agreeable, or see if we disagree. See what we feel. Everybody has their own opinion. Now, I want to talk about the bad first because, you get that out of the way, and then I'll get to all the good. Start off with that. Now, one of the things is some of these accessories are kind of weird, and one of the things I don't like is that Nintendo Switch, it's the Joy-Con comfort grip. When you put those Joy-Cons in that comfort grip, it just seems too square and blocky. It's kind of weird. It just, obviously, that whole thing is just kind of like more rectangular when it's in the Switch anyway. But it just seems weird, and it's kind of square, just kind of blocky and kind of weird looking. I don't know. Something I don't like about it. And you're paying like $15 for a piece of plastic. At least that one's more reasonably priced compared to half the other stuff, so can't complain too bad there, considering half the other stuff is outrageously priced. Now, especially when you go to look at the Joy-Cons, you're paying another $80. Sorry, guys. Another $80 to have another pair for the left and right. Or you can pay $50 for just one, or another $50 for the other. It really doesn't matter. One way or another, you're getting hammered paying out the rear for both, or just one or the other. At least you have that option, say one of them just dies. You don't have to go buy both to get one of them replaced. You can just go buy one. So I do have to say kudos to Nintendo for that. However, now you have that Switch Pro controller. With the Wii U, that thing's like $60. You come to this system, you're paying $80 right off the bat. Really, guys? Alright, whatever. Screw you guys. Now, they're coming out with so many different carrying cases. Yeah, they're giving you a ton of options. Most of them just kind of suck. They really do. They're not really giving you good options here. They're giving you a lot of cheap, crappy options, and they're weird. Typically with launch stuff, they try to give you a lot of good stuff. The only real good one is the ones by the RDS Industries. That one that has that really nice, good handle on the top. That one actually looks like a really good one for carrying for your traveling of the actual system. There's two different versions. There's one for the actual system of the actual portable part. And then there's that bigger case, which actually can carry the entire system with the docking station, the charger, extra the Joy-Cons, and all of that whole bundle crap. So you want to have all of it all together. So that's definitely one thing that's a big, huge plus. So, kind of like that. Now, I don't know how you guys feel about those colored Joy-Cons. It's kind of cool to have a set of red and a set of blue to dignify the different colors. However, I want more colors than just those two. Yeah, they'll come out with more colors later. But they have that one pack that just has the one red and the one blue. They don't really fit well together, in my opinion. You want a pack that's just both red and both blue. When you go to put a red and a blue on the actual console, it just looks weird. It really does. It's just that one doesn't make sense to me. That's just my personal opinion. I know it's kind of cool to have one or the other, especially if you go to, say, play Mario Kart. You can flip that thing sideways and you can just go like this. So, whatever, it doesn't matter. You can be like, hey, I'll go be red. Hey, I'll be blue. So it doesn't really matter on that aspect when you're playing that way. Or say you're playing 1-2 switch. You can be like, boom, or whatever you're doing, I don't know. Be like, whatever you're doing, I don't know. But say you're playing arms, you have one red and one blue, and you're just like this. I don't know what you're doing there. It just kind of looks stupid with two different colored controllers. And that's my personal opinion. You want to be different on that part? Cool, by all means, go ahead, be different. Hell, I wear two different colored socks half the time. I can't really say anything on that part. I'm just too lazy on that aspect. So, we'll go with that. Now, there's a ton of accessories already for the launch. There's a ton of them. I've been going through this. I don't have a ton pre-ordered for myself. I only have the basic stuff for me that I just want. Like, literally, I have just the console. I have my Breath of the Wild. Unfortunately, I missed out on the Master Sword pack, the $130 bundle. I was so mad because GameStop doesn't sell it in stores. I was there for door opening. Come to find out they don't do it indoor. They do it online only. Soon as I left there, I went to go try to do it. Didn't happen. At least I was able to do $5 in store for the $90 bundle. Or the $100 bundle, or whatever it was. So, I at least put $5 on that one. Kind of bummed I didn't get the Master Sword one. If I'd known about it sooner, I would have done that, because I'd prefer to pick it up at GameStop. That's where I do my everything there. I don't like ordering online. Several times I've done stuff online for pre-orders. It's been a mess. The only time I did it was for the Fallout Pip-Boy. And when I did that, it was the actual box was dented and pretty banged up. Really badly. That's why I don't do it anymore. Luckily, the Pip-Boy itself isn't damaged. The only thing I have an issue with it is the clasp on it sucks horribly. So, but, I mean, like, seriously. It's the only thing that I can deal with. So, I have a couple phones that I use for it. I have a Galaxy S4 and an iPhone 5C, so at least I have two different phones I can use for it. I work for a cell phone company, so I can get phones all day long for that damn thing. Now, besides this, I'm getting sidetracked. Now, one thing is, I do like what they did with the system. I like the fact that it has two major different setups where you can play fully portable and take the system on the go anywhere you want. Because it has the little carts that actually go into the system, and you take that wherever you want to go. And then the other one is you place it in the dock, goes right to the TV. That's awesome. I'm most likely gonna end up playing it on the go. I'm probably very rarely gonna play that on the TV. That's just me. I don't know about you guys, but I think I'm gonna use it more as a portable device. What's your opinion on that? Are you gonna use it more as a portable, or are you gonna use it more as a physical console? Or TV console, I should say. Now, where they do say this game, like Breath of the Wild, you're going to get about 2.5 to 3 hours of game time. That's not a very long time. You're going to need, like, those power banks for the phone. Stupid headset died on me. That was stupid. Or, well, it shut off on me. Whatever. So, you're going to need, as I said, those power banks. You're going to need a decent one. You're not going to want a cheap one. You're going to want one with a good high milliamp. I ended up just went on Amazon and I bought one from 011, 3000 milliamp for $69.99. I actually bought one for my cell phone for the V20 as well, so it gave me actually a coupon for the 30,000, so I actually didn't pay the full price because it gave me a 20% coupon for that one, which I'm actually going to put a link in the description down below for that 011, so you guys can check it out. I highly recommend it. I'm actually going to probably do a review of it later when I pick it up, of both the one for my phone and that one at the same time, so you guys can see that. And we'll go from there, and we'll check it out, so you guys can see it. It'll be a bit of a different video for me. I'm usually more of a gaming video, so we'll check it out together. Now, that's going to be the main thing that I'm doing here. Doing a little bit of a different stuff. So we'll have to see. Now, I do want to say one thing. I do highly recommend getting a glass screen protector for the Nintendo Switch, especially if it's portable. You're going to be going out anywhere you go, say if you're outside playing. Say you go to the park, there's dirt everywhere. Say someone walks by and kicks up something. You don't want dirt getting on that screen. Say you have, I don't know, multiple things. You just want to try to protect it. Say you accidentally drop it. And it hits a rock. That glass screen protector will protect that device to a degree. That glass screen protector will shatter first. You don't want to get those plastic ones. You want to try to get a nice thick tempered glass one. There's not going to be very many right now. There is a couple on the market. Sorry. I would wait till the system is physically out. Actually out. That way people can physically manufacture one that's correct with the right dimensions and everything that's for the system. I work in the cell phone industry, and I highly recommend these screen protectors because they protect the phones. I've seen some really crazy stuff. I've dropped my phone enough times, and it's helped my phone. And they're really useful. I don't like seeing these things break. I want to protect my investment. So, that's one thing I can pass on to you guys, though. But yeah, as for the power bank, you're going to definitely want to get one of those. There was a accessory that I saw by Hori that is actually going to be really useful to get, especially for those who want to use a power bank, because it uses that USB Type-C charger, which is on the very bottom. You put this kickstand up, it flips, lays down, and it has this thing that like clips down, and there's like this little flap that just lays down right here, and the system will sit right here. And it has a little lip cut out right here, so you can actually plug into the system and charge at the same time. It's one thing I would highly recommend. So that's one thing I would definitely consider doing. I know the system itself has a kickstand, but if you think about it, look at like my tablet case here. If I'm on the ground, oops, let me unplug this. If this is on the ground like this with its kickstand, how am I going to plug that into the bottom? Unless if I drill a hole into the table to plug it in. You can't do it. So that one thing from Hori is going to be helpful. So that's one thing that it kind of is handy for that. So now, oh yeah, I actually just found it right here. Go figure. I flipped my tablet. That guy right there. Pretty cheap. There's a little lip right in the dead center for you to plug in a cord right to the dead bottom. And it is so useful for those who want to charge on the go. Especially for many people that like to play long periods of time, like I'm going to be doing with Breath of the Wild. I may do it with a few other games. Like, I've only got 2 games pre-order. I got Breath of the Wild and 1-2 Switch. I may pick up Bomberman. I may pick up a couple other games. I'm not getting ARMS because that's not my style. Now, I do want to show you that one thing that I just did get. 0 lemon, 30,000 milliamp. Oh, whoops, totally just spelled that wrong. Haha, totally failed. I did Ziri. Haha. Fail. Alright, so this is the battery pack that I just did. Pretty great price, it's $69.99. It does Type-C as well, so for those with a MacBook, the new one, great deal on that. It has 4 ports on the top with 2 quick charge and 2 normal. So 4 ports on the top. You can do literally a crap ton with this. So now I know I'm talking a little bit about that and not enough about the Switch. The Switch, honestly, I'm so excited for this. I'm hyped up for it. There's just not enough I can say that I don't know. I'm just too hyped up about it. I just feel like that I'm going to be so hyped up about it that this thing's going to fail, though. Now, I was looking at this because I have a picture here. It shows this here. If you take a closer look at it, it literally shows you where the buttons are. And it shows you where the speakers are and everything. I was kind of thinking about it. I used to work for Samsung. And people with the Note 5s and whatever, and other notes, would take the pen, and flip it and put it in upside down. It got me thinking. What if people took that Joy-Con, took it, instead of having it like this, they put it in upside down? Would it get jammed? And people being stupid, because people are stupid, would try to shove it in there and get it jammed and break it. Who knows what would happen? Maybe it goes in universally. Maybe it has a safety mechanism where it just won't go in. Who knows? Maybe they were smart. We'll have to see. But honestly, I've seen enough issues with like that pen that I was just talking about, where they put it in the wrong way and they fucked up. So when they released the Note 7, that was blowing up. I know, I had to bring that up. They put a safety mechanism in there to where the pen would only go in the correct way. They tried to put it in the other way, it would not go. So, we'll have to see how they fix this, so. Anyway, what is your most favorite thing about the Switch? What game are you looking forward to the most? And what is the one thing that you are not looking forward to on this system? What is it that kind of bothers you about it? Leave it in the description down below. Also, hit that like and subscribe button. And I'll do another video later. Maybe I'll do one about this. Maybe I'll do one about something else. Other than that, till then, you guys peace out and take care.